Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I hope you all are well and fine at home. Today we are going to revise our chapter number 22, the Mughals, and then we will complete our last topic, Aurangzeb. So, the list of the Mughal emperors, the first one was Babur, second one Humayun, the third one Akbar, the fourth one Jahangir, and then we have Shah Jahan. We will revise these five Mughals emperor first, and then we will discuss about the Aurangzeb in details. So first, who were Mughals? Mughals were the descendants of the Taimur and Genghis Khan. Babur was the founder of the Mughal Empire. Mughals ruled over the India from 1526 to 1857. Babur was the first and Bahadur Shah Zafar was the last Mughal emperor of the Mughal dynasty. Now, the first one that we have is Babur. Who was Babur? The Mughal Empire was founded by Babur. Zahiruddin Muhammad Babur was born on 14th February 1483. He founded the Mughal Empire after his victories at the Battle of Panipat in 1526 and the Battle of Khanwa. He was a direct descendant of Taimur from the Barlas then through his father and also a descendant of Genghis Khan through his mother. Ousted from his ancestral dominance in Central Asia, Babur turned to India to satisfy his ambitions. After Babur fell seriously ill, Humayun, his eldest son, was summoned from his Jagir. He died at the age of 47 on 26 December 1530 and was succeeded by Humayun. Then we have Humayun. After Babur died, he was succeeded by his son Humayun in 1530. Humayun was 23 years old at that time. He was not a soldier and, unlike his father, neither skilled nor a wise leader. Inherited a disunited and disorganized empire. In 1540, Sher Shah Suri of Bengal defeated Humayun and took over the Mughal Empire. The empire was lost from 1540 to 1545. He was exiled but later regained power in 1555. Humayun died in 1556 after falling down the steps of his library. He is known as the luckless one. After Humayun, we have the Akbar. Muhammad Akbar, popularly known as Akbar, literally its meaning is the Great. He was born on 14 October 1542, also known as Akbar the Great or Akbar. He was Mughal emperor from 1556 until his death. He was the third and one of the greatest rulers of the Mughal dynasty in India. In 1556, Humayun died. Just months after retaking Delhi, Akbar ascended the Mughal throne at the age of 13 and became Shahnshah. And the kings of the kings. His wise general Behram Khan guided him, his childhood guardian and an outstanding warrior and the statesman. After Akbar, we have Jahangir. Nuruddin Muhammad Salim, known by his imperial name Jahangir, was the fourth Mughal emperor who ruled from 1605 until his death in 1627. Jahangir was the eldest surviving son of the Mughal emperor Akbar and was declared successor to his father from an early age. Impatient for power, however, he revolted in 1599 while Akbar was engaged in the Deccan. Jahangir built on his father's foundation of excellent administration, and his reign was characterized by political stability, a strong economy, and impressive cultural achievements. Then we have Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan was born on 5th January 1594. He was the fifth Mughal emperor of India. He is also known as Shah Jahan I. Shah Jahan assumed the Mughal throne on 24 January 1628 in Agra, a few days after the death of Jahangir. Shah Jahan has left behind an extraordinary architectural legacy. It was at his command that the Taj Mahal was built in Agra in the memory of his favorite wife Mumtaz Mahal. Then we have our topic Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb was born in 1618, was considered as the last great Mughal emperor. The last great Mughal emperor. He was the third son of Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal. By the time he turned 16, Shah Jahan gave him the post of the governor of the Deccan. Aurangzeb moved to Kirki in the Deccan region, which he renamed Aurangabad after him. In 1637, he married Rabia Durrani, and it was around this time that Shah Jahan began to favor his eldest son, Dara Sikho. These areas was constantly attacked by rebels, and Aurangzeb managed to quell them with his military skills. When he was appointed as the governor of Multan and Sindh, he engaged in a long battle in an effort to capture Kandahar from the Safavid army. Unfortunately, Aurangzeb failed to do so and once again earned his father's anger. Aurangzeb soon earned his father's disfavor and was asked to step down from his post. However, after mending ties with his father, he was made governor of Gujarat, where he did well and was rewarded. By 1647, he was made governor of Balkh and Badakhshan, present-day Afghanistan and Tajikistan, replacing his ineffective brother Murad Bakhsh. Aurangzeb was once again appointed the governor of Deccan. He set out to expand the Mughal Empire but was stopped by his father and eldest brother every time. Soon after Shah Jahan fell ill, all his sons began to fight over the throne. Aurangzeb defeated his elder brother Dara's armies and took his father as prisoner. Dara was condemned to death by his own brother Aurangzeb. He defeated his other brothers too and killed them, and soon after took over the throne at Agra. Aurangzeb went on to rule, which lasted 49 years. Aurangzeb now had the freedom of expanding his kingdom with no one in his way. He extended the empire both in the northwest and the northeast. His army consists of some 5 lakh camps followers, 50,000 camels, and 30,000 war elephants. In a quick span of time, he invaded Punjab and Afghanistan and also tried to suppress territories owned by the Marathas in the west, who were very strong rebels. They were led by the Shivaji, but these constant military campaigns drained his treasury. As a result, the peasants of the kingdom had to pay heavy taxes. Aurangzeb's army continued to weaken. It was at this time that his new enemies, the Marathas, attacked him. For 27 years, the two armies fought many battles, and only after Shivaji's death in 1680 did Aurangzeb and his army get some respite. So let's talk something about the Emperor Aurangzeb and his brother grew up in a bitter rivalry. Shah Jahan watched his children fight over the throne. Aurangzeb was not his favorite son. Aurangzeb won power over his oldest brother, Shah Jahan. Now, what happened with the Shah Jahan's son Aurangzeb imprisoned his father at Agra Fort for more than 8 years, and Shah Jahan died with his eyes gazing upon the great Taj Mahal. So let's talk about the Aurangzeb Empire, Mughals expansion under Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb, also known as Alamgir, world conqueror. Aurangzeb launched military campaigns that eventually almost most of the Deccan and South India to the empire. The cost of these expeditions would later weaken the empire. You can see in the picture the map of the Mughal Empire during the time period of the Aurangzeb. So they covered almost Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, and Bangladesh as well. So, under Aurangzeb, the Mughal Empire reached its greatest extent, stretching from Kabul in the northwest to the Ganges Delta in the east, and from the Karakoram and Himalayas in the north to the Kauri River basin in the south. So that's all about the Aurangzeb's empire. Now, who was this Shivaji? Shivaji was a famous Maratha leader. He was a very strong rebel who managed to conquer most of the Deccan. That was a strong rebel during the time period of the Aurangzeb. And what are the guerrilla war tactics that was mostly used by the Shivaji? What it means? A type of military action using small, mobile, irregular forces to carry out surprise tactics against hostile regular forces. Uses hit and run tactics. Involves the use of ambushes and raids means हमला करना. Ambushes means ताक में रहना, छुप कर हमला करना. Guerrilla stands for little war. Troops are often made of armed civilians. Okay, so this is the guerrilla warfare. You can see in this diagram, in this picture as well, कि आप छुप कर हमला करते हैं किसी भी आर्मी के ऊपर. You are less in number and the other army is big in number. Okay. So let's come towards the homework. That is your homework. First, do reading of chapter number 22. The second, you have to give answers of some questions in your rough copy. First question, who was the last Mughal emperor? You have to just write down the name and name the famous Maratha leader who fought against the Aurangzeb. So this was about your today's lecture. Allah Hafiz, stay home, stay safe.